Yeah, I've got no idea how I would have titled this video, but probably the word cheap or cheapest, cheapest in the UK, or broken. Broken is definitely a word that's going to get used quite a bit in this video. Or rare, I suppose it is rare. It's a rare colour. Sprint blue Audi S3, guys, 8p, very nice car, but this one ain't a very nice car.
Why?
Because it's probably the worst example out. Ain't that bad.
Are you sure about that?
We'll talk about what's bad with this car and also what's good with it shortly, but the plan with this car is I've bought this car for Planet Dreams, which means at some point soon you're not going to get the chance to win this car for absolutely nothing. But before I can give you that chance to win this car for nothing, I need to do a bit of work to the car, all right? So let's get on with the intro and then we can begin explaining what's wrong with this car and what the plans are with it. Here it is then, the cheap, broken, high mileage, rare, whatever you want to call it, Audi S3 8p. It's obviously a 2007 car, pre-facelift, and I've bought this car for Planet of Dreams. Now, the idea of Planet of Dreams is I spend my ad revenue on cars and I get them tidied up, do a series of videos, and then give my subscribers a chance to win them for nothing. I do obviously offer the chance to sign up as a dream catcher where you get 5 entries to every single competition on the website, and that costs you £9.99 a month. Again, that money just goes towards buying more prizes for the website. Now, in an ideal world, I'd go out and buy a brand new Audi S3 and give you a chance to win that for nothing, but I can't afford to do that. It's as simple as that. And an Audi S3 8p is a car that I absolutely love. I am a massive fan of them, especially in Sprint Blue, which is one of the main reasons why I bought this particular car. And I've been wanting to do one on Planet Dreams for a while, and the only way I was going to do that was buying a bit of a project, getting it tidied up, doing a series of videos on it, and making it a nice thing throughout that journey, right? So this car here has done 125,000 miles, right? Let's get all the bad stuff out of the way first. Currently this car is in limp mode. It ain't running too well. Let's start the engine. I'll show you exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, see, things like this, it's got like a bit of is that just, that could be repaired though. It's a bit of age related marks here and there. It's got that bit on the bonnet there, that's terrible as well. We're gonna get the bad stuff out of the way first. Like I say, the number of lights on the dash, is it going to start? That's the big question. Is it going to start? Because it does also have a flat battery. It's going to need a battery, guys. Let's just jump in here. Yeah, we'll start it shortly, guys, because it does need a battery. So we'll continue on the walk around and I will show you what it sounds like in a bit. And we might even attempt to go for a drive in it. I don't know if that's a wise idea, but I might take it for a little drive as well. Now, as we wander around it, you know, I mean, I've just left it as it is, right? I bought this from BCA. I got it just shy of £4,000 delivered. So it was a cheap car. To get a decent S3 in reasonable working order, they're sort of upwards of £6,000. If you want one with lowish mileage, good spec and so on, they're closer to £10,000. So you can understand why I've had to work with a small budget, and I'm gonna do it, man. This car is gonna be very, very nice. It's gonna be a lovely thing. It's just gonna take a bit of love and a bit of help from VRS in Northampton as well before I can get it right, all right? So wandering round, out of breath because I had COVID last week. It's just a bit unloved. Look, it needs a rear wiper. I've got a whole list of things in my phone, but the car is completely stock. Bar, it's got a big nice forged carbon intake under the bonnet. Could be tuned, we don't know yet. Obviously it doesn't run properly, so I can't even tell you if it's quick or not, because it's currently definitely not quick at all. But completely stock, Sprint Blue with the original alloy wheels, which I absolutely love. The wheels are curved to, you know the word I was about to use there, but we won't do that.
Got it!
Tyres have had it as well. There's a bit of a trunk out of this tyre here, which is not ideal either. I've already mentioned that bit of bodywork there. As we come around, do you know what, the overall condition of the body is actually quite good, especially considering it's done 125,000 miles. Could maybe do with getting a dent man on it here and there, but the bodywork is actually okay. On the inside, could do with getting a few little interior repairs done possibly, but the seats ain't actually too bad at all. Again, considering the age of the car, or the mileage on the car. If we get under the bonnet, quickly show you under there. Forged carbon air intake, lovely thing that is. that shows me that this car must have been loved by someone at some stage. So it's brilliant that it's got that. I would assume it's maybe been tuned, but then going by the exhaust, it probably hasn't been tuned because it's still looking like it's got the stock exhaust. I'm not completely certain. Oil looks quite healthy. It doesn't look like it's got any cream in the cap or nothing like that. And it has oil in it as well, which is handy. And the water as well looks a little bit overfilled, but there's no sign of any oil in that water, which is also very good. Now, battery cover is missing. Well, it's not missing because it's on the passenger footwell. Again, it's just arrived as it is. I just thought I'm going to show you how it is in its former glory, because I didn't want to clean it or do nothing before we start the project on this car, right? So there's the battery cover, and also underneath the battery cover you can see we've got the glove box, guys, because the glove box is missing, all right? Although it's not missing because we've got it, so that needs replacing as well. Perfect little project car. It is HPI clear, so it's not been in any recorded accidents anyway. So in the time that it's been on the road, in them 15 years of its life, it is yeah, it's HPI clear, which is pretty good as well. Now, spec wise, it's got full leather, heated seats, sat nav, rear parking sensors, Bose sound, all very good options. Doesn't have a sunroof, but it does have all of the things that you would want if you was to buy an S3. All the basic stuff that is an absolute must when you buy an S3. It could do with a set of floor mats, because I don't think it's got any. Has it got any in the boot? Just a camera bag. That is my camera bag. Anything else going on under here? Oh, it's got a spare wheel, which is handy, but no, it doesn't have any floor mats. Now, let me jump in. Oh, that's something else that's got wrong with it. Look, the boot. It does close, but it doesn't close properly, and therefore the light on the dash comes up to say your boot's open all the time. So let me just quickly grab a jump pack. We'll get it started, and I'll show you what it sounds like. Yeah. Here it goes. Foot on the clutch. So now it started all right, but you can see straight away. I don't know if you can see. Let's turn that down. Loads of lights on the dash, loads of random lights, engine management light. Sometimes that does flash as well. Front right turn signal, that ain't working. The number plate light ain't working. One of the headlights ain't working. We do have fuel because I actually put a load of fuel in it. Bonnet open, boot open, which you can't actually close the boot properly. And you might be able to tell the car is sort of running a bit lumpy, yeah? It's wobbling a bit. I have plugged it in, and it does show cylinder 4 misfire. So give it a little rev. It's revving up all right, but you'll also notice there's a blow. There's definitely a blow on that exhaust somewhere, because that don't sound too healthy at all. Something else I've noticed is the heater fan screen here. Look, the climate control screen. That ain't looking too clever either. What else can I point out? Let me just throw the camera up on the screen, because I've got a whole list written down on my phone. See, I know you can look at this car like it's a bit of an old banger, and it is a bit of an old banger, but you can't ignore the fact that it is a Sprint Blue Audi S3. Look, it's got centre armrest, look, full leather, heated seats, and it will be a nice thing at the end of it. Now, I grew up with absolutely nothing, so for my whole life, I've been trying to work with everything that's available to me, and this is what I'm all about. It's what a lot of you lot are all about. We ain't got potloads of money. We can't just go and buy brand new things and do the best and give away the best things on the planet. I'd love to. The platform might grow to that point at some point, but for now, I am working with what I've got available to me. So I think this car is going to be a lovely thing when we come to give it away. I'm going to do the giveaway date on the first week of July, the first Friday of July, midday. Announce it live on the Planet of Dreams Instagram. But obviously we've got a lot to do before then. Now let me quickly go through the list that I wrote down on my phone to make sure I haven't forgot anything. S3 list: headlight out, glove box missing, limp mode, obviously cylinder 4 misfire, the rear wiper, the boot's open, the wheel refurb needs doing, we need to check all of the tyres, the bonnet needs sorting along with all the other bodywork that I've mentioned, the heated control screen, which I've already mentioned, battery and floor mats. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I did attempt to drive it, like I said earlier. I took it to the petrol station because it was literally, it had zero fuel in it, absolutely nothing. So I took it to the petrol station, and I'll show you now what it drives like. Yeah, the indicator is flashing super fast. It sounds all right, actually. You know, it's gone into limp mode. It's just got no power at all, man. What's it doing? Oh, there's loads more lights on the dash now as well. That could be because of the low battery. The stereo's gone off as well. I know, stereo's back on. Yeah, definitely a lot of problems with this car, man. Oh, let's turn that down. Thank you very much, Peter. The reason why I buy cars from BCA, by the way, for Planet Dreams, is because I don't want to take profit away from my business. If I buy a car from Bing Car, I'm essentially not only am I giving this car away for nothing and taking all the money out of my social media platform, but I'm also then taking profit away from Bing Car and the car buying shop, which I really don't want to do. Sometimes I will do it because there'll be cars that are kind of irresistible. But yeah, I've been on the hunt for an Audi S3 8P, which we've actually got in stock at Bing Car at the minute, but I wanted to source one myself for Planet of Dreams, so obviously not taking profit away from my business. All right, so I do think this car's gonna be all right, but yes, currently it's not driving very well at all. No power. Yeah, don't drive too well at all. It's in limp mode, it's got no power, but the engine don't sound like it's completely had it. So I do know that these cars suffer with coil packs, so it could just be a coil pack, spark plugs, and it might be ready to go after that. I don't know. Fingers crossed it is just that. So, but obviously VRS, they are the best people to take this type of car to. They're VAG specialists, so they can go to town in this car mechanically, get it serviced, get it all running right. I did notice as well when I was driving it, the tracking feels like it's out. It's something definitely not right there, but VRS can go through everything for us before we do anything else to it, because I don't want to keep throwing money at it until we know that it's mechanically good. So the plan for the videos will be, I want to get it mechanically sound first, get all the mechanical side of things sorted first, and then we can begin moving forward with getting the visuals done, like the wheels, the bodywork and stuff like that. All right, so is there anything else I've missed? Have I missed anything else? I think the pluses of this car, right, I'm sure you lot are probably quite excited about it. It is an 07 plate S3, ain't got a crazy amount of miles, yeah, 125,000 miles ain't ridiculous. Should I switch that off so it stops that camera wobbling, because the car's just going like this. It's got Xenon headlights. I know currently only one of them works. It is Sprint Blue, which I've mentioned a lot of times in this video. It's currently broken. It's very broken, but we are going to fix it. And it's, you know, it's a 3-door car, manual gearbox as well. I love that, even the look of that gear stick and that gear gate all looks very nice. And I think after we've done everything on this car, it's going to be a proper nice thing. And one of you lot will get a chance to, well, all of you lot are going to get a chance to win it, but one of you lot will win this car. All right, so I think it's a good project. It's going to give us a good few videos as well, so look out over the coming weeks where we get this car tidied up mechanically, visually, and get it ready for giving away the Planet of Dreams. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up, leave it as that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the Audi S3. If you are new to my channel, definitely hit subscribe for a new video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. Do me a favour, also hit the like button, and if you're on Instagram, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye.